Hi, Matt Sprunt here, Principal Broker of UtahHomeCentral, where we strive to keep our customers happy by providing excellent service and putting more money back in your pocket. Thank you for watching this video. This video could literally save you thousands of dollars and keep you from making a bad mistake. What am I talking about? I'm talking about using a limited service agency. This is an important topic because when you use a limited service agency, you put yourself at risk, at least financially. I know because I used to be a limited service agency. I've seen the problems that occur as a result of this type of service. A limited service agency typically will list your home on the MLS for a small fee, and you do all the rest. They only offer their expertise if you ask for it. But remember, you don't know what you don't know, right? They may have agents or attorneys standing by to answer your questions, but if you don't know what questions to ask, then you still put yourself at risk. With a limited service agency, you have to price your own home, stage your own home, take all the calls, understand the contracts, negotiate your own offers, track your deadlines, etc. Many homeowners feel they can do the work an agent does because they don't understand what agents do. They don't understand that 80% of what you pay an agent for is their experience and expertise. It doesn't matter how good they say their software is. It will never take the place of experience. When I got into real estate 14 years ago, I started a flat fee limited service agency. I thought we were providing a great service to our customers by saving them the listing commission and letting them do the work an agent would do. But I was wrong. There's a reason agents are required to have 120 hours of education. They must be licensed, must work under a broker, and are required to have continuing education yearly. The average homeowner does not have the training or the experience. Selling a house yourself isn't as simple as selling your car yourself. As a limited service agent, I saw many homeowners who didn't know what they were doing and therefore lost thousands and thousands of dollars, and they didn't even know it. I saw many clients price their home far below market value, giving away much of their hard-earned equity. These people would list their home, and a day or even hours later, they would have several offers, a sure sign they had listed for too little. I felt bad, and I kept telling myself they knew the risks, but in the back of my mind, I was feeling guilty. Had I been a full-service agency, this wouldn't have happened. Then there were those clients who priced their home too high. Their home would sit on the market for months with few showings and no offers. After several months, they would cancel their contract, and a week later it would be back on the market listed by a traditional 6% agency at a much lower price. Of course, now their home sold because it was priced correctly, but they paid 6% to do it. This group literally paid out thousands of dollars more in commissions than they needed to. Sometimes these limited service agencies will provide a home value report to help you price your home, but you can't always rely on a home value report alone to price your home. For example, this summer a client called to sell their home. The home was in really rough condition and they needed at least $240,000 in order to break even. However, I wasn't sure we could sell it for $240,000 in its current condition. We did a home value report, and in good condition, this home should sell for $265,000 to $270,000. We figured that if they put $15,000 into the property, they could easily sell it and still have $5,000 to $10,000 left over. It actually cost them $20,000, but it looked really great, and we knew it would sell quickly. We were in an appreciating market, and home value reports use historical data, right? So we thought just maybe it would sell for more than the home value report indicated. So we decided to list the home at $299,000. 2 days later, they received an offer for $301,000. I think they walked away with about $40,000 in their pockets. 40 grand. Now do you see the value in using a full service agency? They were going to sell their house for $240,000. Had they used a limited service agency, they would have just broken even with nothing in their pockets. Another issue I saw on a regular basis was poor contract negotiations. Most homeowners don't really understand the contracts and what the clauses in each of them really mean, and the repercussions each of the terms might have on their sale down the road. For example, we listed a home once for $1.1 million. After the home had been on the market for about 2 months, the seller received a cash offer for $1,050,000. 2 weeks later, I received a cancellation notice from the buyer's agent. It said they were canceling the contract because the seller refused to abide by the contract. I called the seller. He said he didn't like the terms after all and wanted to change them. He didn't think there was anything wrong with that. Long story short, he called and canceled the contract. A week later, it's back on the market with another agency advertised as a short sale. I found out later this guy was in default. They ended up selling the house for $650,000. I looked on the county records and estimated that he owed about $800,000. Again, if we had been a full-service agency, this wouldn't have happened, and he would have walked away with around $200,000 in his pocket. Instead, he walked away with nothing and a short sale on his record. After several years of seeing these types of experiences, I realized that I wasn't doing my clients any favors by listing their homes for a small fee and having them do the work. I knew I had to find a way to provide full service and also save them money at the same time. Well, I've been talking long enough. If you have additional questions or would simply like to discuss this more, please feel free to call us. Let me just end by saying one more time, you really are better off going with a full-service agency. Utah Home Central will give you the service you need and still save you thousands of dollars in commissions. Thank you so much.